Hello, citrus fans. It's Thursday, June 28th, 2024, and I get some questions about my decision to plant some of the higher quality citrus really close together. So you can see here, I've got 4 different species of citrus, and they're all about, excuse me, about 5 feet apart. And so the question is that too close? Well, it probably is. But I have a reason for doing it, several reasons actually, and one of which is I'm going to protect these. The citrus you're looking at right now is a MOA 8, blood clementine orange. And it actually went through the winter here last year in Greene County, Georgia, Zone 8. We went down to about 17 degrees, and it went through the winter unprotected and did fine. But in a colder winter, or a really cold winter like we had a couple of years ago, it would be at risk for severe damage, if not death. So I'm going to do, or be at least prepared to do, quite a bit of protection. So as a consequence, I'm going to keep this citrus fairly small, and along with the others that you see here. My plan is to keep them all about 6 to 8 feet tall max. And the MOA 8, which you're looking at right now, is about maybe 3-4 feet high right now. It's grown very nicely this year despite the heat and dry weather. But I'll continue to keep it fairly small. So it makes it easy to protect in the winter. And my protection plan is to put a trash can, a 30-gallon trash can here, and then here, fill those up with water, run the C9 Christmas lights, and then cover it up with frost cloth as needed. I bought the very heavy frost cloth. So I'll be sharing that much later in the season. Right now it's June, so I'm not worried about that, of course. But I wanted to show you a little bit about what I'm doing so that you could understand. So rather than letting the tree grow up and out, I'm keeping it down. I want to make a bush and let that grow as much as possible, and then maintain it. And of course, with any citrus, you're going to get more fruit for the surface area. I'm just limiting the surface area to a smaller confine. So ultimately the citrus will be maybe up here, maybe twice the height it is now, and then fill over. So what I'm doing at this point is pruning it judiciously to make that happen. So you can see where I've made some pruning cuts here, and here, and here, and here, to make the citrus branch. And then that makes it a bushier tree rather than letting it grow up. And I'll show you an example of a larger Meyer lemon that is already like that, in which I did protect similarly last winter. Of course, Meyer lemons are much less hardy than most mandarins, and but this protection scheme worked very well. So I'm going into my backyard now, and as you can see in front of me is my Meyer lemon, which right now maximum height is about maybe 8 feet high, that tallest branch coming off. But in general, it's probably about 6 feet tall and wide. And then, as you can see, the lemons are really coming along. Had a nice bloom in the spring, good fruit set. So I'm very happy with that. We're gonna have a lot of lemons. And then once I harvest the lemons in November and December, but before we have a severe freeze, which typically comes in January, I will prune it back. So I will take this off, some of this, come over here, down, so I can protect it very easily with the lights and the water. So using a mixture of passive and some heat to protect it. And that's the plan. Thank you.